Hello everyone, thank you very much for joining me today in today's snapshot. Now today we're going to be looking at Tesla ahead of its stock split, but before we do that, please take note of the following important information. Please know that CFDs are high risk products and you should be completely aware of the risks that they pose. Also please realize that this is general commentary only and does not constitute investment advice. And here are our sources. Okay, thank you very much for that. Let's get on with it. So these are the fundamentals that we're looking at. Tesla's share price appreciated by more than 10% yesterday. And this is off the back of its 5-for-1 split that's due on the 31st of August. Now it's important to realize that this is not going to change the intrinsic value of Tesla. That largely depends on the annual rate of its vehicle delivery and the revenue it can generate from its vehicle software. However, the stock split does make Tesla more accessible to market participants. And given that the Dow Jones Industrial Average is a price-weighted index, Tesla now has a greater chance of being included in that index. And this is the likely reason why price spiked yesterday. Let's just take a look at this on a technical basis. And you can see the big spike yesterday, this big blue candlestick, is now trading over the 20-day simple moving average. And underneath we can see that the RSI has popped above 50, which is now on the bullish side of the oscillator. What would be interesting is if the 20-day simple moving average now starts tracking in that northeasterly direction, that will be deemed as a bullish development. Let's just take a look at the hourly chart, and the last two candles are very interesting. The second to last candle has a big selling tail, and then the last candle has a big buying tail. And I think the key is how the stock opens today. So we want to see what type of a candlestick is generated. So if we assume that we have a candle that has a higher high and a higher low, something like this, I think that can be regarded as positive. The idea there is, of course, that we would have then would have three candles, and within that three candle cluster, yesterday's last candle has the lowest low, today has a higher low, and it's closed above this reference candle's high. That is bullish. However, if we have a candle, let me just try and grab it, there we go. If we have a candle that has a lower high and a lower low, well, clearly that is a little bit more bearish. So we just want to get the first candle, here we go. We want to just get this first candle out of the way, and maybe even the first two candles, just to see if we're getting this this bullish push or not. But the idea is if we get a higher high, and a higher low, and we get a close above this reference candle's high. Let's just end off with some key takeaways. And you can see that Tesla's price spiked on the news of its stock split. Whilst its intrinsic value will not change, the split does make the stock more accessible to market participants. And the possibility that it may be included in the Dow Jones Industrial Average may also be price supportive. It has moved above its 20-day simple moving average, and we see that the momentum has moved positive with the RSI moving above 50. We want to just see now if the 20-day simple moving average starts tracking in that northeasterly direction. Thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you found this useful. If you did, please click on that subscribe button below, and I look forward to speaking with you again in the near future.